Land is the oldest form of wealth known to mankind, and it is more so true today. We are offering you the investment of the 90s. Our investment is not to be looked only from the finance angle, it is also to be looked from the infrastructure and the facilities angle. Our facilities are such which has not been offered by any developer in Delhi. Our facilities are such which you would have not even heard of in any other property available in and around Delhi, such as an underwater restaurant, a swimming pool with artificial waves, a business center, a conference center, cable TV, video parlor, motel rooms. You can cut there. The other people are offering just cosmetic facilities. They are offering as a proposed clubhouse or a proposed power generation system, but in reality we feel nothing will come up after a period of 2 years when the development is complete. Today land away 200 kilometers away from Delhi also has great value. People want to go there on the weekends, have a nice easy life away from the hustle bustle of the city life. We are making sure that your life in our retreat is a life which you would have dreamt of only in dreams. Our infrastructure is such that even if you don't develop your own house, you can come and stay at the clubhouse, enjoy nature, enjoy various sports like mini golf, night tennis, billiards, swimming pool, maybe the business center if you have some work over the weekend, and even the restaurants are going to be of utmost quality and of best food available to humans. As far as the payments of our lands are concerned, we are not asking you to deplete your bank balance. We are taking payments over a period of 2 years linked with development. This makes the investment much more easier for you. Property in Delhi, you have to fish out huge amounts of money by depleting your bank balance, maybe selling some other property somewhere. But here, your income, your monthly income can supplement the investment needed for this property. Various developers are offering cosmetic facilities. They are not offering facilities which eventually will materialize. Our facilities are such that we can vouch for them, we will develop them in the framework of time taken from you, and we will give it to you in the state and in the condition you want it. I can assure you for a lot of personal attention to be given by the promoters in this development. We will give you the best and we will make sure that you get the best.
In real estate business, the most important aspect is the legal formalities and legality of the project. In recent months, we have found as lawyers that many projects have come to a halt because the legal formalities were not complete and they had to be stopped halfway through. My advice therefore to everyone is that one should go into a project only if the legal formalities are all complete. We have examined the papers of the Royal Retreat and we find that they are complete in all respects so far as the legal side is concerned. This is the main backbone of this project. It is further strengthened by the technical know-how of Bhardwaj and Bhardwaj Associates. I may further add that any of the clients who wish to avail of our services for any further advice on the legal side or for completing the formalities have the benefit of our consultancy. I wish all the success to the Royal Retreat. Should we start?
Yeah.
In the Royal Retreat project, which you have examined, can you enlighten me as to whether there is any restriction on construction of a farmhouse, even if the area is less than 2.5 acres? Because in Delhi, unless you have an area of 2.5 acres, you can't construct. Do you find any such restriction in the Haryana land?
No, in Haryana, as far as the law is there.
In the Royal Retreat project, I would like you to examine one of the points, whether is there any restriction to construct a farmhouse even if the area is less than 2.5 acres. Because in Delhi, unless you have an area of 2.5 acres, you can't construct. Is there any such restriction so far as the Haryana land is concerned?
No, in Haryana there is no such restriction. You can even build a farmhouse, even for a plot of 1 acre also. So there is no restriction for construction of farmhouse. There is no minimum land requirement in Haryana. 1 acre has to be, even for a land of 1 acre, you can construct a farmhouse.
That you have examined?
That we have examined.
Because in case, so far as the Royal Retreat is concerned,
yes,
we want to assure all our clients that all legal formalities are all complete and there is no legal...
Project proposed to take it. It is beyond the Huda limit because you can construct a farmhouse. There is no approval is necessary from the Huda authority. Neither there are any acquisition proceedings from the Huda authority with regard to those land.
And about the title of the land,
yes.
We are examining everything.
Yes.
And we are going to go into all the legal formalities while purchasing the property in the Royal Retreat and while selling by the Royal Retreat to its customers. So whatever is to be completed, make out a list of all those formalities to be completed so that we can advise them what are the formalities to be completed.
Yes, sir.
We expect a lot of NRIs, that is the non-resident Indians, to invest and buy the farmhouses. It should be properly examined in the light of that, about the formality.
Then there is no restriction with regard to acquisition of immovable property. They can acquire any number of property. But as far as person who has got a foreign passport, not ordinarily residing in India,
He has to apply for permission. If he is holding a British passport.
If he is holding a British passport, he has to apply for.
Or any foreign passport
yes,
for that.
then he has to apply for under section 31 of the FAIR.
That permission is normally being granted up to one property.
Yes. And the only requirement of Government of India is the remittance.
Will have to formally apply for permission
to
the Reserve Bank for purchasing. Are we equipped to advise them what formalities are to be observed, what forms to fill in,
yes.
and how to apply for permission?
Yes.
You have examined.
We have already.
Yes. And the forms and other things you will be able to circulate.
That will be increased.
And for the non-resident Indians holding Indian passport, no permission is required, and they can acquire it.
No possible.
What is the question? Sale can be registered. How do you assure that the persons who are going to buy the property from the Royal Retreat will have a proper legal title to the property?
So when the developer sells the property, he will have the name of the purchasers registered according to sale date. And this sale date will be mutated on the records so that the name of the purchaser is mentioned in the
So they will have a clear title to the property.
They will have a clear title to the property, yes. When the developer sells a property to the purchaser, the name of the purchaser will be registered sale date. And according to that sale date, the name of the purchaser will be mutated. So he has a title to the deed, to the property, a registered title.
So for having a clear title, there is no problem.
There will be no problem as far as having a clear title is concerned.
Explain the same thing again.
As far as the title is concerned, the title is clear and it's a marketable title. And as far as the registration is concerned, also there is no problem with regard to the registration of the instruments.
When we have a club which will be available to all the buyers, we have to give the club an independent status so that all the buyers of the property who are going to have farmhouse will have the facility of the club, will be entitled to use the club. How do you propose to give the title of the club to?
That will be a common facility, in fact. As far as the title of the club is concerned, in the sale deed will not mention, because we can't give a title of this club to the particular individual. But as far as the facilities is concerned, will mention to the instrument that all the common areas and facilities
remain the owner of the
Royal
club.
Retreat will manage the club and will remain the exclusive owner of the club.
Is the club going to be managed and owned by Royal Retreat?
Yes.
And they are going to be responsible for all the facilities. And your guarantee membership only to the people of the farmhouse or outside also?
Only
to the people and their guests also.
And their
guests.
Yes.
And their